Hey guys, it's Jo here, and today we are going to be talking about Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie C. Dow. So this book is about a girl named Shifeng, and she lives in a village, and her Guma, is what she calls her, Guma, is her aunt. And her aunt reads her these cards, kind of like tarot cards, I think, and every single time the cards are exactly the same. And it always says that she's going to be Empress one day. And she has this lover of hers. His name is Wei. And she knows that she's gonna have to give him up someday. Because, you know, I'm gonna be Empress. That's so much better than being happy. That's what goes through her mind. So she tries to become Empress because that's what the cards tell her, and she knows that she has to do something to get there. It's pretty much what this book is about. So if you have not read the book, stop the video here and you can go and read the book, and when you finish it, you can come back and we can discuss together. Bye for now! Okay, first off, I love the pronunciation guide in front. Usually, like in Sarah J. Maas's books, they're in the back. So you don't know how to actually say everything until you've already been pronouncing it all wrong. You say it wrong the whole book, and then you see the pronunciation guide like, oh my god, I've been saying it wrong. Oh my god. And you just keep saying it wrong because that's the way that you read it for a whole 700 pages, depending on the book. Like, it's a long time, so I loved how it was in the front. And the poem made Guma scared, and I didn't know why. Like, I got it kind of eventually, but hey, let's talk about when she just left the house, you know? They're like, let's go. Let's just run away. You've been saying it our whole lives, let's go. She gets her stuff, she comes in, Guma comes in, is like, so you are going somewhere? She's like, yeah, and then she goes like, bam! Kicks her, and she goes, wah! And she leaves. I thought that was so brave of her. Like, she just got up and left. Like, I didn't just kick my mother figure. Like, bye-bye, toodaloo. See you next time. Except there wasn't next time. And then how Guma made her kill animals. You don't just let your daughter kill animals and eat their heart. That is not something a normal person does. No, you don't do that. You don't do that yourself. You don't make your children do it. She had to do it 3 times, and then then the lady's son, like, no. Okay, let's just talk about the snake god for a little bit. He's freaking scary. I can just imagine, like, a snake inside of me, like, slithering around, like, you know? Like, doing everything you command, like he's brainwashing her. She should have just gone with Wei the whole time. Gotta say it. I think she should have gone with Wei. But it's a book. Like, if she went with Wei, she'd be safe and everything be okay. So, of course, she had to go for being Empress, because being Empress would be the whole world. But, like, there's a snake god inside of you, ruling everything you do is much better than being happy. And then Wei training and really wanting to be a soldier when he was fine taking the job of making the swords because that's what he's good at. But then Shifeng standing up for him and being like, no, he wants to be a soldier, mister. And then before, how she was like, excuse me, kind sir, I noticed that you didn't pick any soldiers. I think this one's fine man right here. It's like, oh my god. I had so much secondhand embarrassment right there. Like, no, that's the crown prince. You don't do that. Okay, you know when I figured out that Kong was bad? Freaking page 158. I was like, no. You get away from him. I don't like Kong. He's gonna use you and he's gonna kill you and do stuff and take advantage of you. And no, get away from him. I knew Kong wasn't good. I knew he wasn't good news. And I like the Emperor. How he's super nice right off the bat because we didn't first see him in a meeting. You know, like where he's ruling over everybody and like you die and everyone goes to hell. But like, she just snuck in there to watch Lady Sun and the Emperor and see what they were gonna do. But like, the Emperor was there hiding from Lady Sun. Like, joke's on you, Lady Sun, you're dead. And then when they searched Shifeng and they planted the ornament on her to say like, oh, she stole it. We're going to whip her 100 times, 100 lashes, and she's going to die 20 times over. Just be a rotten corpse. Don't do that. Can't do that. I love Empress Li Hua. She was by far my favorite character. And I knew she was gonna die from the very beginning because, like, I was really hoping Shifeng ended up with the prince so that that we could just wait for the Emperor and the Empress to die naturally, because I really love the Empress and how she was nice and all she wanted was a daughter, and just like, I loved her. I wish she would have been Shifeng's mother figure. Here is our quote. She stole a comb in the presence of not only myself but the Emperor as well. I wanted to teach her a lesson. By killing her, it's difficult to educate a corpse. That was on my page 196 and 97, but I'm reading from a galley. So, see, galley, I would have gotten hardcover. It's a galley. So, nothing I have can be completely right, but I really liked that quote and had to say it. Shifeng is not in your service, but in mine. Remember that before you murder all my women. Just like, she has so much power, but she's so kind-hearted, and it's amazing. That's on page 197. I'm reading from Galley. And then the physician was so polite. I hated how, like, he doesn't even know his daughter's name, you know? He's caring for her, but he doesn't know because he's sending someone to go check on her once a week, his assistant. But he doesn't know it's his daughter that's having a child. He just, like, cast her aside. No, I will not claim you as my daughter. Never. But he was very polite, you know, like, with your permission, when he was lifting up her back to put stuff on the wounds from the few lashes she got. Not few, because every lash is a lot, but like, not as much as 100. I really wanted Shifeng to marry the Crown Prince, because I thought the Emperor was, he was really nice, but I saw him as old for a really long time. Even though she said that he was really young, I still saw him as old. And then the Crown Prince, when he trusted Shifeng and knocked the wine out of the servant's hands, like, I saw Lady Sun messing with her drink. I have it under good authority that Lady Sun has stolen poison from the physician. Like, I saw so much in him right there. And then the map, and then when the Empress was mad that the Emperor wanted Shifeng's input, I was really confused there. Like, why is the Empress mad? I don't know. But when Lady Sun and Lady Meng summoned Shifeng, and then Meng was like, I have a crush on the Crown Prince. Like, don't you dare steal him away from me. No, no. And then when Sun was like, I know about Wei, the Emperor is gonna know about you and Wei, and he's gonna go bye-bye because of that, and you're gonna go bye-bye because you're having an affair with Wei. I've already sent a letter to the general. Lady Sun. And then I was like, I told you Kong's fool, but then I was like, wait, what if it's the Empress? Technically, I was right both ways. When she killed Lady Sun, just like, bam, 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 bam. No. And then she carved out Lady Sun's heart, and it was just like, oh my god, that was like, animals was creepy, but Lady Sun herself just like, no, no, no. What I kind of see this as is telling it from the villain's point of view, like the young elites, but not really, and much better. But like, just like, it was so fast, I had to read that 3 times just to figure out that she just killed Lady Sun. I thought it was like a hallucination. And then when Lady Sun was just down there like for 3 weeks and she hadn't rotted, just like, I don't even know. Why did she need to eat the hearts? Why did the snake god want her to eat the hearts? Like, you don't need to eat human hearts. Blood dripping down your face, like, no. Okay, I loved this quote right here. Marriage may strengthen a woman, but love weakens her. She has more to lose. But in weakness, you find your strength. It takes no small amount of courage to open yourself up, the Empress said gently. You leave pieces of yourself in the ones you love. Is that not the greatest power, to endure in that way? I don't know, Shifeng said in a low voice. I may never know. Like, yes, the Empress is trying to steer her away from the Emperor and is trying to get her to choose someone she actually loves. Because I think the Empress kind of knows, like, oh, maybe you have someone you love currently, possibly, maybe. It might be complicated. I have a feeling the Empress kind of knows on some level at that point. And that was probably, like, I don't know, that quote in the book. So I'm reading from again. But I was like, yes, steer her away. Let her be happy, you know? Okay, this is on page 295. The guards hurried to part them for her, wiping away smirks. No doubt they expected to hear interesting noises from behind the drapes in a moment, assuming she was like all the others. Easily used, easily discarded. That was their mistake, and if Emperor Jun thought the same, that was his mistake as well. I felt that quote was so powerful. reading from a galley. Okay, when the emperor sent his request for a private audience, I was just like, oh no, this is gonna go really well. And then her entrance, she just like brushed past everybody, like head held high, shoulders back. You will bow to me now. Yes, 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 Your Majesty. All hail the Empress. All hail the Empress. All hail the Empress. That was awesome. Okay, and then ready? Flirting 101. Brushing hands when you're passing the mug. Eyes go to the lips. And then when she left without a kiss, like, yes, you go, girl. You don't kiss him. You show your power, like, bye. And then when in the meeting, they're like, they feed the silkworms this poisonous plant so that they produce faster because it's better for the economy. Like, that's really bad, you know? Like, we poison the animals so that it produces more. And then I was like, oh my god, she's so much smarter. You know, for a while, I thought she was like America in this election. Like, you're not very smart and you can't decide between Wei or the Emperor. But then she got up there on that table and was like, warmth has never filled the coffers, Minister. She was like, Pam, yeah, I'm smart. I can do stuff even though I'm from the village. And yeah, maybe I didn't grow up here, but I'm a fast learner. And then when she was like, the Empress would probably just teach her daughter the names of the flowers, fables of the stars, and how to love the light of the lanterns. Like, teaching a child to do that can be a weapon in itself. We have love, and it's so much stronger than that. Said that on page 307. Okay, and then when Wei was just like, I'm leaving. I'm going with the other soldiers. The general must hold you in high regard. Yes. He said he'll make me a captain if I come back alive. I know you will. I'm not coming back. I knew then and there, like, oh no, he's gonna go kill Goomba. Why else would he leave? I'm going to find peace because I know you're going to marry the Emperor and you don't love me anymore. And then with the stone and he went to go be a monk, I was just like, wait. What if you get this? His theory. Shifeng sent the Empress's daughter to the same monastery that Wei is at. Like, what if Wei has been coaching the Empress's daughter and like teaching her and taking care of her? That would be so cool. Literally so cool. Amazing. Hands-on amazing. Like, high five. And then when he left, he was like, well, Wei's gone now. You'll never be satisfied. The best ending, ready, would have been when she died. When Shifeng died, she was stabbed 3 times and she blacked out. That would have been the best ending ever for this book. I mean, like, you know, it's already past 300 pages. Kind of like, there was a lot of action, and then if it just stopped right there, it would have been awesome. I would have been like, oh my god, I need the next book now. I would have been dead if she died then. And so it would have been a great ending for a book. Great strategic ending for everybody to want the next one. Okay, and then when we found out that Kong was the snake god servant, like, how could she have not seen it when he brought out Lady Sun? And then she was just like, I wanted you to see me as I am. Dark eyes. I'm the snake god servant. And then when Kong poisoned Li Hua, like, I've been slowly poisoning her for like over a year. No biggie. Oh no, she's gonna be dead. And then I wanted to know, what is the age gap between the Emperor and the Prince? Because like, if the Emperor is really young, but I see the Prince is like maybe 20-ish, 18, 20 kind of. But if that's how we see the Emperor too, then were they the same age? That must be really weird to have your father be the same age as you. That would be really weird. Like, what's the deal with that, huh? And then when the Empress lived for 2 more years, she lived longer than I thought. Cause like, I'm teaching my daughter stuff. How to be an Empress and how to love the light of the lanterns. How did no one find a way to kill her before that? And then when the dude said, all hail Emperor and Empress Shifeng, I was just like, go and fire him. The mourning period isn't over yet. Then you'll be one of those beautiful women who never seem to age. Shiro, you'll never know. She's never gonna age, and she's gonna rule over the land because she chose to be with the snake god, and she shouldn't because she's being brainwashed, and it's awful, and yeah. My favorite part would have had to be when she didn't bow to the Emperor. When she walked in the private meeting with the Emperor, I think that must have been my favorite part right there. Cause like, she was just like, no you didn't. But that must have been my favorite part, I think. So those are my favorite parts. What are yours? I want to know. Please comment below. And thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And please subscribe if you want to. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time. And if you comment below, I'll talk to you too. Bye! Peace.